So in today's episode, I've taken you, wait. Before I get to that, I've taken you guys with me to many HOG Chapter meetings. It's another HOG Chapter meeting, but this one is slightly different. Today, we are at Sticks and Stones Axe Throwing Company. This is not a HOG Chapter meeting. This is a HOG Chapter event. Let's go inside and check out the fun.
My name's Gabriel. I'll be your coach today. I'm going to go over some safety with you guys. This yellow line here is our safety line. Only one person per lane should be in front of the safety line throwing at a time. That's no behind the back, under the leg, eyes closed, you know. No funny business.
All right, we're out of here.
Yeah, I'm looking at you. You seem like a troublemaker. Now, when you are handing the axe off to the next person in line, don't. Because if you drop it, someone might lose a toe. And I don't want any accidents. So put it back where you...
Whoa! That was a bullseye.
Who would like to go first?
Ronnie.
Oh, heck yeah!
Oh, brought the gloves, baby.
You see that right there?
So, yeah.
Woohoo! I think I got it now, man.
These ones are a little easier to stick it into. Alright, so practice.
I just did what he said not to do. You want to go? Oh! Get that way! Yes, sir! I got on first try. My arm is real sore.
I got you on camera. Here we go, Christian.
No,
Are you giving us a play-by-play?
just started, so let me get warmed up.
Okay, go ahead. Oh.
It's not that easy.
Do that again.
I'll try. It's all about technique. That's what I'm told.
It's still technique.
It is. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. Excuse me, sir. Are you a movie star from a movie called Braveheart?
Cannot confirm nor deny that.
Always putting new batteries in. What an absolute blast it was at the Sticks and Stones Axe Throwing Company. Jerry and I picked up this idea of having, instead of HOG Chapter meetings, having HOG Chapter event style meetings. Well, we didn't even really have the meeting at all. We just kind of jumped right into the event. So I We would have to work out a fine line if we did that on a regular basis, but we're going to try to do that for the HOG chapter occasionally, every now and then. We've got a lot of fun stuff coming up. Man, if you guys do not know, I am a member of the Middle Tennessee HOG chapter, chapter number 2715, right out of Franklin, Tennessee. And we are out of Moonshine Harley Davidson. I am the assistant director. For 2 years in a row, I was the safety officer. And then going into this year, they asked me if I would be interested in becoming the assistant director. And I decided, absolutely, I would love to do that, because that is a great group of people. It seems like there's always people coming in and out because everybody's schedule changes. My schedule's been kind of difficult this year. I haven't been able to ride a ton of rides with them. I mean, you guys would know because I would put it on the channel if I did. Mrs. OMG's work schedule changed, so I have OMG Jr. on the weekends now, and it's difficult. Sometimes I'm not allowed to take him with me on the bike. I mean, I'm sure some of you guys understand that out there. Yeah, Mrs. OMG said, no, that's not going to happen. Okay, I definitely did not argue with that at all. A couple of things I want to talk to you guys about. Man, hey, I have been really trying to put more content on my Instagram. So if you do not follow my Instagram and you only follow me here on YouTube, check out my Instagram. I'm trying to do some really different stuff over there, interesting stuff, and I'm trying to post at least once a week. And the ideal thing for me would be to post a couple of times a week, but honestly, I just forget. I guess I'm a bad Instagrammer. I'm a good YouTuber, but I'm a bad Instagrammer. But if you guys are subscribed here and you're not subscribed there, I'll put it up on the screen somewhere here so you can see what it looks like. Go over there and follow my Instagram. Give me a shout out and tell me, hey, I'm here because you told me to come over from YouTube, from your channel. And then the same thing, man, I'm gonna tell you what, if you guys are only following me on Instagram and not following me here, which I guess they probably wouldn't hear this, I would want those guys to come over too. So I guess I'll have to clip this part out and put it on Instagram. So that's what I'll do. You guys are gonna hear this and they won't hear it until they come over here and subscribe. And look, speaking of subscribing, I didn't even know this was a thing. I've heard some moto vloggers out there say, hey, subscribe, it's free. And I thought, why are they saying that? I mean, everybody knows YouTube is free. That's not true. I was, where the heck was I? I was somewhere the other day, and a guy told me, he said, yeah, man, I watched a couple of your YouTube videos, but I didn't want to subscribe because I didn't know how much it cost. And I said, huh? What do you mean? And he said, well, you know, the subscription. And, oh, to YouTube? I said, it's free. I don't have any type of paid subscriptions. Would I do that in the future? Maybe. I don't know. But I would. If I did that in the future, I would have to feel like that my paid subscription and your hard-earned money going to that it would have to be worth your while, and it would have to be better content that is here on for free, because I would feel like if you're paying for something, you need to get something better than whatever it is I'm doing over here and giving you guys for free. But I didn't know that was a thing. So if you're one of those guys that don't understand that if you think subscribing is going to cost you any money, it is not going to cost you a single dime. Just hit that little subscribe button, and then there's a little bell notification up there if you want to be alerted every single time I upload, which I only upload on Saturdays. But I feel like this guy's going to pull out in front of me. Pay attention. Can you see me? Can you see me? I've been experimenting with, I used to upload at 6:15 every Saturday. And then I noticed that one Saturday, I accidentally scheduled my upload at 6 p.m. instead of 6:15 in the a.m. And I got up that morning and I was like, oh shoot, my video's not out. What the heck? You know, I wasn't receiving any alerts on my phone of people liking or commenting or anything like that. So I looked, I was like, my video's not out. So I looked at it and I saw that, oh, I scheduled it late. Well, when I got back home, I went ahead and put it out, and it was at 3 o'clock or something. And I got instantly more views and more activity later on a Saturday post. So I'm going to ask you guys, the OMG Nation, I'm going to ask you, would you prefer a later post on Saturday? Do you like watching it? Actually, let me put it to you this way. When do you watch? So whatever time you're watching this video, down in the comments, just put noon, 1 p.m., 6 in the morning, you know, whatever time you guys watch the videos, let me know. That'll kind of help me give me an idea, because the reason I'm asking is I would like to do a premiere and interact with you guys. So if you guys say, hey, try 4 o'clock, well, 4 o'clock, I'll make sure that I am right there with my phone, and while you guys are watching, we can talk and chat in the side chat back and forth. That's why I'm asking. That's the main reason I'm asking. What I was saying earlier about Instagram, what I'm going to say right now, I'm going to leave in here for YouTube, but I'm going to clip this part out and send it on over to Instagram. If you guys are watching this on IG and you are not subscribed to my channel, I'm going to put the link in the story. Just hit that link, go over there, hit the subscribe button, and become a part of the OMG Nation. That was for them and for us. I should have finished it off with Brother Brentwood. Oh, I feel like I'm richer already. That's an inside joke for everybody that lives out here. But I'll tell you this about the axe throwing little deal. I found it interesting because I'm a pretty athletic guy. I mean, obviously I had to be a professional wrestler for as long as I was and make a decent living at it. I figured that the axe throwing was going to be extremely simple for me. I kind of thought, once I figure out the motion, once I figure out how to throw this axe, that I'll be hitting bullseye every time. I was sadly mistaken. It was not that easy. I've never been over here to this park before, so I'm just driving through to see. But that couldn't be further from the truth. It takes a massive amount of skill because you're throwing a top-heavy object and you're trying to get it to stick inside of... Oh, this is really cool right here. You're trying to get it to stick inside of this wood or whatever that was, cedar. At the same time, a couple of times I noticed that I would throw it and the top of the axe would hit. Let me turn around. The top of the axe would hit the board and it would fall right out. And the blade of the axe would not hit, which I found pretty interesting. And it wasn't a thing that it worked better if you muscled it over. It really took a technique. I was able to figure out how to get it to stick, and I was able to figure out how to get it kind of close to where I wanted it, because we played a little game where you had to close out 1, 2, 3, 4, then hit bullseye. And I was able to get 15 points doing that. But on my last try, I was missing bullseye by like maybe a good inch or so. And so I think I ended up getting 15 points. And I can't remember from the HOG chapter if it was Billy or Bill that ended up getting 17 points and just edging me out by 2 points. But I thought it was great, man. I mean, an absolute blast. I recommend that if you live over here in this area, come try it out here at that Sticks and Stones Axe Throwing Company. But if you don't, you're somewhere else and they have one, shoot, run in there and try it, man. I mean, it's a lot of fun, especially with a group of people. Go with some people that are pretty competitive, and I think that'll be even more fun for you for certain. What I really want to do is take a picture right here, but that curves around too much. I mean, that curve right there is a blind curve, and so I'm not going to do that. Maybe a different day when there's less traffic. One of my favorite things to go through is little areas like this where the trees hang over the road and it kind of forms a tunnel on the road. I just love it right here, like right now. Peaceful. Just an extremely kind of peaceful Zen type moment riding through an area like this. You guys let me know in the comments if you have little moments, little areas like that, even if it's this short. I would love it if this was, I don't know, like 3 city blocks long or something. One of the other things I wanted to tell you guys about is I recently did a podcast, and it's the Double D's podcast. And what I'll do is I'll put that podcast down in the description. I'll link it. It's on Droop's channel. The podcast interview that I did was with Droop and with Dallas. They started up a new podcast not too long ago. They have quite a few guys on there. They got some heavy hitters on there. The Professional Monkey goes on there quite a bit. The Baggers and Brew go on there quite a bit. And a couple other guys that are some pretty heavy hitters in the motovlogging / motorcycle world. Check those guys out. But I'll put the one that I was on, I'll link it down in the description. You guys go watch it and tell them the OMG Moto sent you, and then hit subscribe to their channel. I think you guys will enjoy it. Lots of stories. You guys know me, I'm a storyteller, and I can talk my head off. If there's a day that, oh yeah, the bumps. If there's a day that I get out on the motorcycle and I have nothing to say, that's a weird day. Whoa, what did that thing come loose for? Oh. My little screw came loose, so I have to tighten that up. I don't know if this thing's starting to fail on me. So this is a Zero 3D. I don't know if it's starting to fail on me or if I just didn't tighten. Look at that jacked up truck. Good gracious. I just didn't tighten it good enough. But this is the second time that it's come loose. And I did not have an Allen wrench to tighten it real well. I tightened it with something else. So we shall see. After this next tighten, if it fails again, then I would say this thing's probably failing on me, and I should probably reach out to Zero and ask him if there's a part I need to replace on there. It's a good thing I keep all my receipts. That way I can see when I actually bought it. All right, guys, that's going to be it for today's episode. If you haven't liked this video, guys, please, just before you go, reach down there real quick, like it. If you're not subscribed, remember, it does not cost you a single penny. The only thing that it does is it lets YouTube, the overlords at YouTube, so to speak, brother, it lets those guys know that my channel is interesting to some folks and a certain audience. And then based on the amount of people that are subscribing to the channel, they start actually promoting the channel. And I can tell when they start promoting the channel, they actually let me know. And it says basically YouTube promoted your channel this many times and this many folks clicked on it, and it gives me percentages, which is pretty cool. But hit that like button. Please consider subscribing to this channel. And OMG Nation, keep it old school. Thanks for watching, everyone. Oh, stall.
So guys, if you haven't watched it before, hit that one
Say bye, Harley.
Bye, Harley.
Oh, this is recorded, by the way.
I didn't think it wasn't recorded.
Okay. Just checking.